Welcome. This is Wednesday's Woman, and this is our third week live right here in RMC Studios. I want to welcome you, and I want you to tell somebody that I'm on. I have some wonderful guests. We're talking about creating wealth. So as Free to Be Me is playing, we're going to let that roll, and I want to see if I can hear it in the studio. If I can't hear it in the studio, because I wanted to party with it. Oh, I think I can hear a little bit right now. So you guys just get ready. Let somebody know that we're on live, okay? And we have 1 hour, so call up everybody. Let them know. Wednesday's Woman is on. We've got some information about creating wealth. We have another musician back in the house again, Brother Relic. And I'm going to get on the piano myself and do a little bit. But until then, honey, just party your heart out, because it's all about you, and it's all about me too, okay? for Johnny Morris mix, y'all. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Free to be me. Woo! I had to do my thing on that one. How y'all doing out there? I got some folk in the studio, y'all. This is getting better and better. As I said before, it's getting gooder and gooder, baby. What you say? So welcome. And who do we have to my right? We have a gentleman that has built a lot of wealth, and he goes by the name of Lofton. Thomas Lofton, to be exact. He has a production company called Loft 10 Productions, right? So he's here today. Wave to the audience. Wave to the viewers. And then we have our returning brother Relic. He is a musician.
What's up, y'all?
Got a few other things going on. I think he had a show since we last saw you.
Yeah.
All right, Relic is here. My baby girl's here. She's over to the left. She don't want to be seen today. She said, "No, Mommy, I'm not ready." But she celebrated 20 years of life yesterday, June 24th. So I want to say congratulations, young lady. And may that's right. Hit them little sounds over there. We got a little sound machine. It'll
Happy
do
birthday.
applause, a happy birthday. It'll do something for you over here. This is the studio. So, and today she was able to have dinner with one of her high school classmates, who was a wonderful hunk of a young man. Yeah, and so he works out. He's a workout coach, and he's been a fitness trainer, and he's getting himself together, and he wants to work out with my daughter. And I'm like, yeah, well, I think I'd like to be a part of that crew. I said, let's go to the beach, work out in the sand, because I think that's a great place. So we're going to put a whole crew together. Wednesdays, women, get yourself together. And we're going to go out to the beach with this wonderful young man. He'll be able to come back next time. He didn't get a chance to come today. So now our show is a Pit Bull sponsored show, and I brought the sugar-free one out because people that deal with diabetic situations, they don't want to have, the sugar that's in some of the other drinks. Well, this is the regular Pit Bull. You can get it sugar-free, and I had to find the little one because that big one wore me out. I was like, I had too much energy on the big one. So you all make sure you pick up your Pit Bull. You can find it in your local neighborhood stores, and if you don't find it there, call me, 323-239-9439. You know that number. Now, if you'd like to call the studio, you can call 323-965-1600. And if you have something good to say, but if you have something to say or a question or a comment or a suggestion, you want to talk to any of our guests, you're welcome to do that, okay? You can, find us on Facebook because we send out a link on Facebook. So let us know how you like us. All right, now let's go to our first guest here, Mr. Lofton. Talk to us, Mr. Lofton. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Are you close enough to your microphone that my people can hear you? Is he good? That's right. He all cool, laid back in the chair. See, that's what happens when you making lots of money. You can be the big, easy chair sitter and kick back. Let me sit back, too. Oh, okay, go ahead, brother. Talk to us. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Thanks to see your show here. Doing great. Empowering the sisters, right?
That's how it goes. Like I said, we don't men bash, but this is Wednesday's Woman. And we want to let you know that you are welcome here to our stage. Now go ahead and
Well, again, thank you for inviting me out, to talk about the show, talk about real estate, talk about everybody in the whole. Have a show coming up, workshop coming up on Saturday, June 28th, between 2 to 4. It's at 4305 Degnan Boulevard, Suite 105.
Okay.
In the lovely Los Angeles, California, trying to help everyone out with the proper investments. When we get this money, we know what to do with it.
Okay, so we got money coming.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Now, how long have you been in this business of creating wealth building and presenting seminars? How long have you been in this business?
Actually, I just started this about 6 months ago.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you got into this portion of teaching, but you've been creating wealth on your own.
About 20 years now.
Okay. But have you taught people along the way, or
Oh,
you
absolutely.
just did it for
As soon as
yourself?
I got started, when I opened my first car shop at 20 years old and back in the 90s, people were like, "Man, hook me up, hook your boy up," and
Okay.
I want one. I'm like, okay. So I started franchising my shop out. I helped people open up shops. Became doing micro loans and helping people open up beauty parlors, barber shops, and
What?
just every and anything that required money to take. So
That's pretty powerful.
so I've been coaching and teaching people for 20 years, but never got paid for it.
No way.
Right. I mean, it wasn't about that. It was about just helping people out, and it was a lot of things that I was doing, and I'm like, I'm spending my money with all these other people, but I got homeboys and brothers and sisters that could do that too.
So now, since you didn't get paid, you're making up for it in this class, because I see wealth class.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got consultation fees, investor tour fees, you got investor boot camp fees. Woo, my goodness. Land class, 1 to 2 days, how to work a strip mall. You are doing some powerful, powerful things. So your class is Saturday. Is it a free class? I hope so.
It's a free workshop.
Oh,
correct.
praise the Lord. Because, this is a community service program. We can't be raising no money on it.
Right.
Unless it's for the producer.
Right.
But this is great, though. I appreciate, when I wear my wig, it's always something. But I appreciate you being here in the community because, as I was saying earlier to you, you are someone that is really needed in the area of our culture of people. Because our culture of people need the educated ones to somewhat come back into the community and help us.
Right.
Because, see, I stopped at high school. When I graduated high school, I think I did finally 6 units of college. It was just too much for me. I just rather do the work. I don't like sitting under really, the instructions of people unless it's for what I need to do to get that million. So I can sit under your instructions, but just every day, learn this. I don't even want to go into all that. However, people like myself, we need an educated person that has gone out and actually worked in the trenches, and you've made it. You've become successful. You are what you call an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
And you want to, and you have taught others to be entrepreneurs, is what you're saying, over the past 20 years.
Absolutely.
So you're a man to be honored. I think double honor. In the ministry, they talk about a man worthy of double honor when he's done all these great and wonderful things. So now, what else? Creating wealth from the dirt.
Well, with that, I started automotive classes. I teach classic car restoration classes for all the brothers. We see these lowriders bouncing up and down the street, and everybody don't have a clue that that's a multi-billion-dollar industry that we really control.
The hydraulics.
The hydraulics. Yeah. When I started doing hydraulics, that immediately rolled me over into manufacturing. That's how I came up with Compton Wire Wheel, because I'm like, I got the market. Everybody's calling me buying stuff, so I'm gonna start selling them my own rims. I'm gonna start selling them my own parts. So I started making stuff. Then I started financing other people's videos, a lot of these lowrider videos you see. And then, so I have that class because I think every young brother needs that class, because everybody knows a lot about lowriders and classic cars.
Oh, Chevy.
Yeah, and that's a family-based business, You shipping parts internationally. Back in the days when Eazy-E came on, Dre and them talking about throw it in the gutter and go buy another, business just took off for lowriding.
What?
And the only place they can get it was in California. Compton, L.A., and Watts. So we had all the lowriders. We're like the Saudi Arabia of lowriders. So we were shipping cars. Yeah, so it's like I'm trying to teach people, the mother, the father, the husband, the wife, and the son. Mm-hmm. That's you can have a successful business. Okay. Mama and wife in the shipping department, father, son is in, building the cars, and somebody hitting the junkyards, and it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Y'all can make.
Are you going to be talking about that on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to introduce that. I'm going to introduce manufacturing. I'm going to introduce the real way to invest in real estate.
Okay. And then you're going to have other continuing classes. This is just beginning.
I'm actually selling classes, so I'm going to give away a lot of information and just wake you up to a world that nobody seems to know about.
Okay.
And then I'm going to offer, consultations. I'm selling my consultations, I'm selling my classes, et cetera, because you got a lot of people who are sending their kids off to 4 years of college to come home and can't find a job. So it's like, send them to me. Let them spend 4 days with me.
Ooh.
In 4 years, they're going to be a multimillionaire.
Because of the entrepreneurial skills you brought out and the gifts and things.
Right, absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
And giving them that financial literacy,
And you also have DVDs.
Yes.
You created the DVD.
Creating wealth from the dirt, real estate and business investments from the ground up. That's the real estate. That shows all the different types of investments in real estate, because everybody I talk to that says, oh, I'm an investor, I own apartment buildings. And I'm like, that's it? You own an apartment building? Are you making any money? And then we sit down and crunch the numbers like, no. But yet you own 4 buildings. You got a tax burden. So I teach people where the money really is, and it's not the stuff on TV. Everybody talking about flip this house. I'm like, dude, don't put no money in that. So that's how I got started. People came to me and like, little such and such had that football career and he filed bankruptcy. He's broke now. And, he had all that money and now he's broke. You need to go help him. Every time I turn around, you need to help him.
Well, I'm going to recommend that you get a show on RMC.
Oh, please.
Yeah, you need your own show.
Oh, thank
you. I'd like to introduce you to some people that I know that are in real estate. They want to do something for their people in the community that, don't have the education and the knowledge to do something for themselves. So I'd love to see a connection here and have a whole panel of people helping to create wealth and have people lined up here, do workshops here, right here at Brownstones. Okay. Now, listen, we're going to... I don't know how much time you have. Can you stick around? Are you going to be able to stay here? Okay, because we may have some people later on that have some questions or other information. I want to go to I wanted to go to a song, and let's see. Put on number 2, and that's my Kingdom Kids back in the day. Okay, and then I'm going to go and do a little music on the piano, and then have Relic come over and join me.
Kids. Our light shines and it won't be here. We're like a city that's high on a hill. We're praising God and we won't be still. So listen up to what we've got to say. It's time for you to start giving God the praise. Come on. Don't be shy. When he comes, you can meet him in the sky. There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I went to church and I learned these rules.
You should love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind.
You shall love thy neighbor as thyself. Honor your mother and your father so your days can be long on this earth. It's time for you to start giving God the praise. It's time for you to start giving God the praise. You take Jesus, the perfect example. When he was 12, he was teaching in the temple, not worshiping material things. He worshiped the Father. He gave him the praise. So if I were you, I learned to do the same, because it's never too early to start giving God the praise.
Look up, lift your hands to the sky. Praising God is a spiritual high. Can't you feel him moving inside? God is real. He ain't dead. He's alive.
Listen up, here it is. You can say what you want to say, do what you want to do. You know that the Lord has been really, really good to you. Jesus is a soul saver, rejuvenator, motivator, the ultimate creator of life.
It's time for you to start giving God the praise. It's time for you to start giving God the praise. It's time for you to start giving God the praise. It's time for you to start giving God the praise. This is serious.
We praise God for being our friend.
We praise God for protection. We praise God for Jesus. It's time for you to start giving God the praise. It's time for
Go ahead and play. Something. Okay, you want me to get another beat? Let me find
I'm getting a little nervous here.
Don't be nervous.
This is the first time for people really actually seeing me play.
Oh, wait,
so
you don't want that one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5.
we're gonna get it out here the right way.
Let's try this one.
Do we need that?
Is that too fast? Let me see. Okay, this is in G. Okay, keep that up. I find him. So we're having a piano lesson. Keep going. Piano, guitar lesson, all at the same time. We're writing music. That's the A minor to the E. Take it away. Oh, so y'all ain't heard me say nothing? My mic ain't been on. I've been over here lip singing all the whole time. This is so good. It's what you call live television. Give me a big hand. Thank you so much. So I've been singing my heart out there like, what's happening? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that is so amazing. We are great. So now we're going to... Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. glory. Hallelujah. Since I laid my burden down. Glory, glory. Hallelujah. Since I laid my burden down. Friends don't treat me like that. Since I laid my Key of D. Funky D. That's a James Brown. You know, thank you. You can clap. You can clap. But the whole point of this is what I like to do. Oh, look, they're giving me my little automated hand clappers. But the point is, this is what I love to do. Wednesday's Woman, she's a musical person too, and
Jack A of all trades.
A Jack A of all trades. This is interesting because we want to, let people know that we have gifts. I don't know what that sounds like. That's a clavinet or something. But the point of it is we do teach music. I'm not the greatest. I'm not the best, but I enjoy what I do. And generally the people at church, they enjoy what I do as well. And so I invite you all to, come to church with me on some Sunday mornings or some afternoons. You can catch me at different places. Just call me. You know what to do. 323-239-9439. I don't know if they have my phone number on the file yet to come up on the screen. I didn't give it to them earlier today, but it is 323-239-9439. I forgot I got a camera right there. I was looking at our RMC logo. But yeah, 323-239-9439. We are interested in bringing other musicians here to the studio and having jam sessions. I'm also interested in having a dance marathon because I know there are so many people in our family and in our community and our surrounding lively places, where we are. They need money. It's not always a lot of money that people need. Even myself, sometimes I may find myself I need a few dollars to pay some rent or pay some bills, whatever. And we need to be able to know where we can go put our hands on it. And so we got our creative wealth builder here. So he's going to really teach us and help us do some things. But we have CDs available. We have DVDs available. We have books available. We have T-shirts available. We have items. I didn't bring the pictures to show you all the things. But we want you all to begin to take notice of us as being a resource and a producer of good things. We have products from other people as well as ourselves that I feel would really service you and your family and would help you guys, in your health, help you in your coming together for better relationships. We have counselors. We have all types of people available. And the whole thing is just reaching out to help. So we figure if we can all get together and do a nice fundraiser and dance our socks off and party and sweat and raise a few $1 million, that would be great. And then we can divvy it up and everybody can have something. Here's some of yours and, take care of everybody's needs. We don't have to be sitting here suffering. So anyway, from this moment on, we want you all to just stay tuned in. You've been watching RMCOnlive.com, Wednesday's Woman. I'm Crystal Davis Wells, Lady Crystal. And my whole scope is just to really reach out and touch family and love and show everybody what it's all about. You know, we as women, we have the strength, we have the fortitude, we have the mindset, we have the intuition, we have all the emotional things to really create a loving, fun life for so many people. Women have a way, you know, we can either tear it down or build it up. And I would say, let's build it up. Let's create happiness in our own families, in our own households. You know, I know sometimes we get on your nerves as women. We talk too much sometimes. You know, we just may spend too much money and we may wreck the car or something, you know, and you get upset. But the bottom line is we're just looking for our energy to be channeled properly. We have so much energy. We have so much, you know, just stuff. We have wisdom. We have knowledge. We have connections, and we want to be used. We have creativity. And sometimes women are overlooked, and they don't feel very good about that. They don't feel good about rejection. They don't feel good about being depressed and oppressed with, you know, your negative, nagging words about them instead of your positive things. So I'm just saying these things because I'm a woman, and I've gone through a lot, and I've dealt with a lot of other women who have gone through a lot of things, and we really need cohesiveness, you know, to come in our relationships and our friendships and family and things. So look at this show as a place to, you know, come if you want to come and socialize and meet, you know, who you need to meet, and get on the show yourself and say what you got to say, you know, hey, you know. So I can go on forever, but I'm going to ask for number 7 on the gold CD to play that song, and then we're going to have a few more words from our guest, okay? All right, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Get your money, man. Yeah. Yeah. Get your money, man. Yeah. We out here making paper. Just wait. Hey, do me a nice big favor. Don't congratulate a player. We out here making paper. Just wave. Hey, do me a nice big favor. Don't congratulate a player. I'm out here making big moves, looking for open door I can get through cracks. Boy, I'm about to get you. Grab my strap, yes, can flip it. She ain't all there, he got issues. I'm about to make it rain, it's official. The death angel come down and kiss you. Your head off, nigga, and I dismiss you. We be moving, your bro again, yeah, she choosing, and I'm winning. Y'all be losing. I'm in the club in the cut, we get my chain hang.
No. We're going to move along to another song. And I just want you all to know that today is the day that the Lord has made. So don't get upset with what you hear out of, you know, this song today, because that was not really the song I wanted to play. Then it started skipping. But anyway, we're going to find another song, and then we're going to come right back, and I'm going to talk more about my guest. Okay, talk to my guest and find out more about what he's doing. Okay? All right. Got another song? Okay. Be back.
I know it's hard out here, man. Working 9 to 5, working hard, still struggling. Hey, man, we all go through it. Keep your head up. Look to God, you feel me? That's how we gonna do it, though. Through the city, we ride. 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 Through the city. This that true black harvest. LA's where it started. Had a few flaws, but we made cash regardless. Work till the money started coming out of wallet. Few loose ends overall, it was solid. I need cheeks, still looking for a 9 to 5. A 9 to 5, barely even keep a dude alive. I need a 9 to 9, working like it's hammer times. I stopped skating, but a dude still on the grind. Through the city, 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 through the city. everlasting passion. Smashing through the city with my seatbelt fastened. Looking both ways as I sprint the intersection. Props on my head, but they know I got connections. On a money mission, so I ask on my collection. Got my own work, but I'm still a pedestrian. I was raised in the streets, seen a lot of people getting paid by the cheap. Bread plus heat, no choice but increase. I take it out the oven, then I put it on repeat. Through the city, 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 I gotta pay bills and try to keep my cool, and at the same time do with the attitude. But it's all good, I does what I do. It could have been worse. I love my living room, I love my auntie, she came a long way. And Ray working hard and he working every day. And to my bros and sisters, y'all know y'all got it made. Mama got talent, you see us getting paid. And dad made G's, that's the way we was raised. And miss my folks every time we hit the holidays. Only reason they ain't hit me cause I'm in a maze. Gotta keep it going till the day we fly away. Through the city, 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 Why you mess beat? You know about that though. Making them hate beats for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy, but don't make it hard for yourself. Got that? Yeah. JP, baby. Holla at me. I make it sound easy, huh? Maybe a little bit. Bricks.
We are doing the thing up in here. I'd say thank you, Chris. Thank you, LaRon. Now, I want you all to know, too, the thing about Roscoe's Media Center. We are also a training center for communications and broadcasts. So if you like to have a career in radio or in television production, you're welcome to contact the studio here at Roscoe's Media Center. You can go to rmconlive.com and check out the contact information, or you can just call 323-965-1600. I believe they'll pick up the phone. And just leave your information, or you can email me, ladycjwells@gmail.com. ladycjwells@gmail.com, because this is a place that was designed with you in mind. Those of you who not only enjoy watching and listening, but those who want to be on the other side of the screen. You want to be the host, you want to be a producer, you want to be an engineer. These opportunities are available, so I'd like for you to just reach out, contact us here at the studio. Morrison Associates has definitely more than, I could say, put their hands in this and really built a fabulous studio here. Johnny Morris has built a fabulous studio here, and Mike, all the ones that have helped him actually put this together, Felicia. It's been a wonderful experience watching this studio, come to life as it is. And so I just want to say that, because you watch us, you say, hey, I can do that. I can beat her. Not a problem. Come on in. Put your money where your mouth is. And I was out today. I'm a volunteer. Some of you know I'm a volunteer for the Department of Mental Health Women's Reintegration Center, right there on 83rd in Vermont here in the city of Los Angeles. That's right. Keep forgetting we are worldwide. And I want to say, hey, Cletus Anderson, he sent a shout out to us on the Facebook. He says, I'm watching you from Mississippi. So I want to thank you for watching us from Mississippi. I want to say hi, y'all, in Mississippi, down there in Mississippi. And so that was really great. And a few others have given me some shots out on the show too, and of course my guests here, they've been checking us out. But the thing is, we want you all to know that this is includes you too. It has something for you too. So if you want to advertise your business, you want to sponsor my show, you can do that. You know, we have sponsorship and advertising packages and rates available. You can just call Morrison Associates at 310-351-1278. Mr. Johnny Morris at 310-351-1278. And he can get you information on the rates and becoming a sponsor or giving you your own show, whatever you need to do. He's the man to take care of that. But like I was saying, I was at the Department of Mental Health, the Women's Center today, and I had shared some words. I believe this was from my niece's class. She was a student at Southwest College, and I believe this was from her homework. It was key terms. Advocate. Do you know what an advocate is? Who knows what an advocate is? Okay. It says one who defends or espouses a cause. So I'm an advocate for family and youth. You know, I think we got to just defend and, you know, work out for our families and our youth. Social capital. Available resources provided by our efforts, knowledge, and relationships of people. Something that you're talking about, right? Building social capital. Something I was talking about. We get together, raise us a couple of $1 million because we've socially come together, right? Available resources provided by our efforts, knowledge, and relationships of people. That's why people go play golf, because they build relationships with rich people and they make deals. Color blindness. Professed unawareness of skin color of others. I'm colorblindness. Well, that's the statement that the person would make. I'm not going to say I'm colorblindness. Professed unawareness. I mean, I can see your skin. How can I not be aware of your skin? That's like tripping. I know, you know. Anyway, culture. Now, this is a key word that I'm looking at because I'm watching. I catch the bus a lot. I catch the metro trains and things, okay? And I see L.A. County Sheriff, to me, just being intimidating and harassing on the train station. You know, can I see your tap card? Show me. Anyway, so I feel, you know, people of our culture, that is intimidating. That's harassment. For us to see people with guns and bulletproof vests and things, and we're just trying to catch a train to go to work or go to school. Are we in danger of a war? What's happening? You know? So I think we have too much law enforcement in the wrong places. Right. You understand? I mean, law enforcement is good when people are breaking the laws that are really criminal laws. That's what, to me, it's about. But, I mean, we should be our own public safety people, that peace officers. You don't need weapons. You don't need bulletproof vests to come and monitor people on the Metro Rail. Anyway, so the cultural thing, I think we need to deal with the cultural situation, put people that is a part of your culture in your position to be leadership over you. If you're not a part of my culture, it's difficult for me to have you leading me unless we have a relationship, and it's a good one. Okay, so that's an issue. Culture, the various understanding, traditions, and guidance of the group to which we all belong, the ways of living developed by a social group and transmitted to succeeding generations. A culture is a tradition, a various understanding, a guidance of the group to which we all belong, the ways of living developed by a social group and transmitted to succeeding generations, the social backgrounds that imbue children with particular forms of knowledge, values, and expectations for behavior. So every culture, every color, they have a culture of how they expect for their children or their wives or their husbands to behave. You know what I mean? Certain Muslims, they don't want the wives to do this, say this, can't be seen. You know, so there are certain cultures, and we should really respect the cultures of the people. And I think our culture is not being respected. I have to say that, especially when I see that kind of. Anyway, culturally assaultive. I think we've been assaulted. You understand? Culturally, behaviors that attack the culture of another by ignoring, failing to accept and respect by so they belittle and bemeaning or attacking the behaviors and beliefs of others. Dominant culture. This is her key terms. This is some class, my niece, I found it in the room. And I took it to the class, the women today, and they said, "Ooh, make a copy of this," because these are certain words, key terms that we hear but we don't understand. Dominant culture, the culture that is most influential in a society, both numerically and by power of ideas and behaviors. Anyway, it goes on. Information like this I want to share. So if you are in a social studies class or sociology class, you need some information, you want to know some more social stuff, I found some key terms, and I'll be glad to share the rest of them with you. This is my information to pass on to you guys. You need your utilities paid. You need your gas bill paid or your electric bill paid. Well, Thursday, July the 17th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Love, Peace, and Happiness Family Christian Fellowship Church will be paying your utilities. It says utilities paid. Get your gas or electric bill paid. One day only. For the next 3 months they had it, but it started in May, and so July 17th is the last month. So if you want information, more information on that, call me, 323-239-9439. I said, why we got to call you? Because I got the information. And I know it's going to be a whole lot of people wanting to be there. So, I don't want to have too many people. I'd announce it, and then there's about 1,000 people over there, and they only had enough for 100. Then everybody's mad. So I said, okay, well, call me, and then I can at least contact the church. Okay, maybe I'll give this number. What about that? 800-757-6552. I won't be stingy. 800-757-6552. You can call them. Love, Peace, and Happiness Family Christian Fellowship Church. And it's Thursday, July 17th, so you got a little while. Even those of you who are out of state, if you're listening and you know somebody that lives in this city, call them and tell them. Now, coming here, we have the Fan Fest, and it's free. It's a free Fan Fest going on, the BET Experience at LA Live. It's happening this Saturday and Sunday. And so they want everybody to know it's at the Los Angeles Convention Center. So if you guys want to go and hang out downtown at the Los Angeles Convention Center this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday, for those of you who are visiting or plan to visit, know that it's going to be going on. The BET Experience at LA Live, free Fan Fest, okay? It's a lot of stuff happening. They got a gospel choir showcase hosted by Anthony Anderson, and there's a street ball game. They've got what are they calling that? Slam dunk contest and a celebrity basketball game. That's what I was trying to find out. I didn't see it right here, but yeah, they're having a celebrity basketball game, I understand. Youth clinics, Music Matters, and acoustically speaking, so there may be some guitar people there, Relic. So there's a lot going on there, and it's free this weekend. And I know your program, Thomas Lofton's program, is also June 28th, this Saturday from 2 to 4. And it's in Leimert Park. So his number for more information is 310-619-3954, okay? 310-619-3954 if you need more information on that. He says, attend a free wealth building seminar with the top guru, y'all better get it right, of the 21st century, TJ Lofton. So I'm excited about this. And if you can't make June 28th, he has another one July
10th and 12th.
July 10th and the 12th. So you guys gear up, get ready. Let's create some wealth. I feel, how much money do you think by the end of this year? So this is end of June. We got July, August, September, October, November, and December. So how much money do you think we could actually make starting out the end of this month going into the end of December? How much money do you think we could make by getting involved with something? What?
Well, $1 million is easy to make depending on what you put into it.
That's my number. You know what? That has been a number for me, and I guess hopefully it won't take 1,000,000 years for me to reach it. So now you agree with me that we can do this between now and December of 2014.
Correct. Yes.
So my little book over there, I gave it to you earlier, How to Make $1 Million in 9 Months. I wrote that many years ago. And to be honest,
probably $1 million may have passed my hands between the time that I wrote this and the time that I sit here.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
We just don't know. We don't count it all because we just, spend it and give it so easily. And then we have to look at our gifts have to be monetized. What do you call that guitar that you had? A sitar? What do you call that?
No, it's an actual guitar. It's an acoustic guitar.
It is an acoustic guitar?
It's a mini size, so I can carry it around.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
So what I was getting ready to say, that I think I lost my train of thought with that. See?
I said the same thing.
But the whole point is what I was saying is we got to make this money. So, that's terrible. I wrote this booklet. Oh, my God, I'm tripping. It's like, what? Why did I?
It's the power in here. That's all it is.
But it knocked my thought right out of my head. I was getting ready to go somewhere, and then I went to
the... Well, when you think of wealth, you really shouldn't think in terms of numbers and money. You really should think in terms of grandness and greatness. So, you could have $1 million and things like that, but what's more important is, all the things that you've actually been able to, put together that have allowed you to create that. Because if you've been able to create it, and spend it, it means that you could actually keep doing the same thing. So I wouldn't be so fixed on just making $1 million because you could actually make 10 million.
Exactly.
So it's really a way of life. It's definitely making money is definitely a way of life. If you ask me.
So once you make the first $1 million, then it becomes easier to make.
Right. If you get a great understanding on finances and wealth, and you have to know sometimes when you are wealthy. Some people really are wealthy. They just don't understand that they are wealthy.
Mm-hmm. So we have to learn how to monetize it.
Right.
All wealth ain't monetary.
Yeah, exactly. Some people could actually have $500,000 or $250,000 and still feel like they're not rich. But, in truth, you really do have some sort of wealth. You just have to know, what is wealth? Does that mean, is wealth, wealth is what you make it basically. Like, are you happy because you have your home, you have, your square meals 3 times a day, your kids are safe, you're going to, your kids are in school, you have a healthy family that's happy.
That is wealth.
That's wealth.
That's wealth. That is because your health, your wealth, your wellness, all that is a
right.
What do you call that? That's something to that. That's value.
There's a lot of people in South Central that are wealthy in a certain way. They're not wealthy. They're not rich, but they have great families that have values, and those things are very priceless.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question. We have a few minutes left. With all that we're doing, we need people, right? We need people. I need people. You need people to come to your show. I need people to support me. You need people to support what you're doing. How can we really reach the people? How can we get to the people in South Central and let them know that we have what they need? I mean, we're sitting here. I mean, it's signals going out. But, I mean, how many people are actually tuning in? How many people are we reaching? How can we reach the people?
I think that people are I think people do receive the message. I think whether they get up and take action about it is another story, is a difference. I think at times people really do have the intent to take action on it. Whether they get bogged down by some sort of obstacle that steps in the way.
So how do we reach them? How do we get to them? How do we get 20 people to your show, to your event on Saturday?
What worked out for me is when I started helping people. Then I had other people coming in. Oh, well, he knows what to do with the money, so I'm going to support him. Like I would bail people out of jail. I would give little old ladies who made a great, cheesecake money to start a bakery.
Mm-hmm.
And when people started finding out that I was doing things like that, you had little old ladies like, oh, that TJ, he can fix it.
So then here we are. Our closing.
Help people.
We're here to help somebody.
Yeah, help people. And
would you please let people know that we're here to help somebody?
Right.
We're here to help you start your business. We're here to help you continue your business. We're here to help you get healthy. We're here to help you develop whatever it is you need to develop. We're here to help you.
That's real.
Give us a call and keep in touch. Thank you for tuning in. Come back again next week. My guest is always welcome. You're welcome to be a guest. Nobody called in. It's okay. But please prepare for us every week. Peace and blessings.
Yeah.
realized that we wanted to say a few other words. So, Relic, go ahead on and give you a shout out.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I want everyone to stay tuned. I do have a project that's called the Family Album, and we were just a minute ago when we were talking about what could we do to get people more involved with some of the things that we're doing. The project that I'm doing, the Family Album, is supposed to be something that creates values inside of the urban areas, urban youth, just urban people in general, because sometimes it feels like we don't have very many resources and things like that. So I think we do have to take into consideration and remember that the things that are important are family values, the definite things, friendship, all that kind of stuff, and keep it genuine. And I try to put those messages inside my music. So, when you do listen to it, you should be able to get some sort of a positive message out of it. You should be able to get some sort of a inspiration to be a better person and, try to take care of your family, your friends, and make sure that, you take care of yourself as well, so that you're definitely not, destructive towards the things that are inside you and around you. So definitely come out and check the Family Album that I will be putting out within the next 2 to 3 months, possibly in September, and we'll do a release party soon somewhere in Hollywood. And that's pretty much the gist of it. That's that gives you an idea of what type of music I do create. A lot of it is positive music, it's positive hip hop, and I do have a genre called hype hop where I mix hip hop and rock, and I try to put out a good message along with making the best music that I think would be music that is for the future. So definitely Relic, love y'all.
All right. Well, I just want to say this. I'm grateful that we were still able to come back and say a few more words, and I wanted to allow you to have closing words too, because I'm very glad you're here.
We're going to be at Healthy African American Families in Leimert Park. That's 4305 Degnan Boulevard, Suite 105, Los Angeles, California. Give me a call if you have any questions or need any consulting, any help with your business, any ideas, inventions, new products. You want to get into manufacturing, or you just want to sit down and talk money, 310-619-3954. Other than that, hit me up on Facebook. Click like for me. That's LOF10 Productions, PROTUDTUCTIONS, something like that. LOF10 Productions. But again, like Relic was saying, help comes in many ways. To get people to come out, just start giving back. So many people, when they realize, hey, he's come back to help us. I have so many people open their doors saying, oh, you can use my facility. We need you. You can use my facility. So I've been just going all over the place. So if you have a facility, you'd like me to come out and spread some words of success to help people, then give me a call, 310-619-3954. Thank you, Ms. Crystal, for inviting me out.
You're very welcome. You all make me look good as well. And, I have to say, I thank you for being here, both of you. And you just brought back to my remembrance, on Tuesdays, we have a class that I had invited you to come in and take a part of that and present your presentation. Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 1025 South Long Beach Boulevard in the city of Compton from 12 noon to 2 p.m.
We'll be there.
Okay, we are there actually through July the 15th is our last Tuesday there. So those of you, I can't apologize because I'm in Los Angeles, but we're going worldwide. But if you're living in Chicago and you want to get some of this information that we have available, we can email you things that we have. We have PowerPoint projects, we have DVDs, we have information that we can mail to you. So don't feel because you're not in Los Angeles you're missing out. Make sure you leave us some information how to reach you when you call, and then we can, get back with you. Okay, so we're going to play this one last song, and hope you guys are enjoying, okay? But this is it. Peace and blessings, love, light, and honor. All right.